Hi YouTube. I just wanted to get on here and cut to the chase. My numbers kind of sucked. I lost 1.1 pounds this week. I started this journey at 323. That was 3 weeks ago Monday. And so I'm on my 3 week post-op. As of my 2 week post-op, I went from 323 to 276.1, and today I'm just even 275, so it makes for 1.1 pound loss for my 3rd week. And I wasn't like really thrilled about it, but I wasn't like real upset either. At least it's a loss. It's like more than I could have done if I didn't have the surgery, probably. So I know that I'm not getting my proteins in. I know that I'm forgetting my chewable vitamins a couple times a week. I have to keep reminding myself. I do take an iron pill and a vitamin B50, and for some reason I can remember those in the morning, but I can't remember the other. But anyway, I also have not been drinking enough, but I'm not getting dehydrated. I think I'm getting about 40 to 44 ounces of water, and just not the 64 they want. But I'm trying. I have had a lot of broth and stuff, so I know that counts as part of it, and I'm not counting that. So as far as exercising goes, I started off gun-ho on my 5th day out of surgery, walking, for my whole 35 minutes to working up to 45 minutes. And this whole week, I have not walked once. So I know that it had something to do with the probably failure in big numbers. I did make some awesome sugar cookies that have whey protein in them. Also, some pumpkin bars with crushed pecans on the top that are made with Splenda non-fat milk, and they are just to die for. I'd almost rather have that than something regular. And we use fat-free whipped cream, but I can only eat a few bites. Something else I've noticed is that a lot of people say they're just never hungry. And this last week, I have felt hungry. And I'm not sure exactly why, or if anyone else is experiencing this. I have felt a need to have some sugar. Seriously, sat down and evaluated if I was really hungry. And, asked myself all the questions to make sure that, was it that I'm hungry or that I'm imagining that I'm hungry? And the census tells me I was hungry. My stomach was growling. I was frothy mouth. I was hungry. So I don't think I've eaten any more than I should have. I had one episode where I did have, I don't know if it's throwing up or if I was dumping it, because I did not get really nauseated or chills or anything. I just threw up. I tried some really high protein oysters, and that you get in the can, and I had like 3 or 4 of them, and they came completely back up, which now makes me never want an oyster again. So, but anyway, I'll add that to my food list. What else has happened? I think that because of the snow, we got like 6-7 inches or something like that out there, and where we live in the condo, it's kind of a little dipped valley type thing, so like to go up the hill if you don't have 4-wheel drive is like a pain. I don't even know if you can even get up it because people are stuck on it, but I do have 4-wheel drive, so I can get out. It just takes a little longer than normal, so I just kind of guess I put that as though it's a pain in my butt to do. We did get a good Christmas bonus, so I was taking that money and using it for some bariatric things and some exercise things for at home. So when this happens and I get stuck, I have a mat and weights and a video to really get busy on. I have the depression part that I was having before, after starting to take the Prestige, has pretty much subsided. I still have what I'm thinking is a lot of anxiety for some reason after the surgery. I've not wanted to really let go of my kids. Like, I call my 23-year-old every 5 seconds to see where she's at, and she has a family and 2 kids. And she's like, Mom, I'm just going to stop answering the phone. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if it's just something I'm going through right now, or a mom's fear of something. I don't know. Also feel like I woke up this morning and I had a little bit of twinge of pain that's underneath my rib cage on my right side. I do not know if that's anything to worry about or if I should worry about that, but I am going to call the doctor today to see if maybe there's a test or something they need to run, and I am going in for my first blood work on the 26th, and then I'll be in Reno for my appointment on the 7th or 8th of next month. And that will be my 1 month appointment, even though it'll almost be 2 months. Well, not quite 2 months, actually. It'll be like, what, a month and a half. But also, I haven't noticed any more drop in sizes as far as I've gone from a 30-32 to a size 22. I can tell that I've lost inches in weight, and I have kind of been keeping track. I just haven't shared those with anybody right now because I'm not sure that I'm measuring right every time. So I'm actually going to get measured once a month over at my doctor's office from now on, because that's where I'm going to get my vitamin B6 and B12 shots. I was getting them prior to surgery, so I'm thinking about just going and getting them again. The doctor I had said that would be perfectly fine as long as I got them a couple times a month instead of just once a month. So I'm going to do that because there'll be like one less pills I have to take, or one less pill. What else did I find? I really found that I noticed a lot of people say they can't eat scrambled eggs, or they have a hard time with any kind of egg, except I have the same thing, but I can eat low-fat mayonnaise or Miracle Whip, whichever you prefer, with some pepper and hard-boiled eggs mashed up, like you would put on a sandwich, but except minus the bread. And I have one egg like that, and it goes down just fine. I feel satisfied, and I know I'm getting lots of protein in. So that is something I do for my protein that I thought maybe I'd recommend to somebody who may have tried scrambled eggs, but then thought, well, I'm not trying eggs anymore because that scrambled egg didn't go down. Also, I add salsa, fat-free salsa, to everything, and it seems to make things go down way easier. I started using a half of a pita bread, a whole wheat pita bread, and then I totally make it really thin, and and I put the white low-fat mozzarella cheese on the bottom, 4 tablespoons of the vegetarian refried beans with jalapenos, and then put the mozzarella cheese on top, and I melt it all together, and then I tear off all the excess pita bread, and that has been like a main meal for me. And it's awesome because I'm getting the carbs when I am working out, and but I'm not getting a ton of them. It's completely whole wheat, and it stays down fine. I have no problems with it. But like you said, this week I have felt hungry, so maybe I don't know what's going on with that, or if anyone else, but I'd like to have some feedback of anybody else experiencing that around their 3rd or 4th week. I see people in their 36 weeks and they're saying, well, I'm still not hungry from surgery, and I'm thinking, good for you, because right now I'm starving. So any suggestions from anybody on maybe what would be good to start eating during your 3rd week? Because I know people in the UK, in Germany, in Mexico, in London, most of them are on 6-week liquid diets after theirs, and we were able to start eating diced foods by the 2nd week. So I was just wondering if anyone else was in that same predicament where they're just trying to figure out what to eat, what source of protein other than those stupid shakes. Ugh. I mean, even though they're good, I found some that are really good strawberry ones. I just prefer not to ever drink them, but I know I'm going to have to. So far, no hair loss, but they say that can come in your 4th month, so I'm hanging on. Well, thank you for following me. My time's about run out. Again, I have lots of information on gastric bypass and depression that I have been dealing with and going through the doctor with. And so if you have any questions about that or want me to do another video specifically on that, go ahead and let me know. I'm not a doctor. I can only just tell you what I found out with my own body. Thank you. Bye, YouTube.